A very easy to miss quest inside of Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is actually around a flying plant. I'm going to quickly go through this quest line where to find this plant, which turns into an echo, and the reward that you get for completing this very simple side quest. So let's get into it. First, you need to complete the Southern Ruins dungeon, the very first dungeon you come across that is a non-negotiable dungeon to even really get into the main map of Hyrule. Once you're out of this dungeon, make your way back to the Southern Village, the very first village you come across in the beginning of the game. You're going to interact with an old man that has a speech bubble above his head with an exclamation mark. Interacting with him will start up a conversation where he tells you a story about a weird flying plant that he saw on one of his walks and doesn't really believe what he saw was real. Your job at this point is to go and find this particular plant and bring it back to this old man to prove to him that what he saw was real. Thankfully, the cave where this plant is located is not very far away and near a fast travel point. Now, the location of the fast travel point and the cave is actually right next to the Southern Ruins entrance, right next to the dungeon that you just completed. Now, to try and make this easier to follow along, go to the fast travel point that I highlighted here and follow my pathing into the cave that's just literally a cliff drop away. Once you're inside this cave, you're actually going to only come across one enemy, the plant that you're looking for. All you have to do at this point is defeat this plant and get the echo of this plant. Now, if you've already defeated this echo before and you have this echo inside of your inventory, you can just go ahead and show it to the old man as soon as you accept the quest. Of course, for those that don't have this particular echo, this is going to be your closest location to actually get this particular enemy. So now that you have this echo from this cave, warp back to the fast travel point right next to the village to make your fast traveling a lot simpler. I wish I had a name for the particular fast travel point next to this village, but unfortunately they aren't labeled in the game. Nonetheless, make your way back to the old man and summon this particular echo. Once you do, a funny little cutscene will occur, kind of confirming that what he did see on his walk was real, and he starts to freak out when he realizes it's actually a monster and not just a random plant. It's a very funny small interaction in my opinion, but what we're focusing on here is what you get as a reward. What the old man gives you for your trouble of actually finding this particular plant is something called a mighty crystal, which is actually explained to you just a little bit before you go through this quest line. As a quick reminder, these crystals are used to upgrade your sword ability that you got inside of the first dungeon and are very useful throughout the game, so getting this as a reward is great. Now, the only downside to this quest and the reward is the fact that it's only one of these mighty crystals and you need 5 to even upgrade to the first level in any part of your sword ability. Nonetheless, if you want to upgrade this ability to its full potential, you're going to need every single crystal, so getting one early on is definitely a big W in my opinion. But in a quick nutshell, that is how you can complete the flying plant side quest inside of Echoes of Wisdom. I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough guide. If you haven't gone and done this quest, again, it's very simple. It's a very easy side quest, but again, very easy to miss and not know what you're looking for. So again, I hope you guys found this walkthrough guide helpful. If you did, make sure to hit the like, subscribe buttons down below. I'll have a lot more videos for Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom coming out soon, and I will catch you guys in the next video.